What is up, YouTube? There is a very kind of not important but important subject I would like to talk about with y'all today. And that is looking at something you like or looking at another person you find attractive if you are in a relationship with that person or with another person. A lot of people notice their significant other or their spouse or someone they are deeply in love with and in a relationship with looking at another person. Either it be a man seeing his woman looking at another guy walking down the road with a nice set of abs and whatever women are attractive to. I don't really know. But a guy sees a girl, his girlfriend looking at, or his wife looking at some guy. I have been put in this situation where as a kid, I noticed my mother or my grandmother or my sister are looking at guys. And as a kid, I think it's weird. I think it's wrong. But growing up, I do it too. I see a nice, attractive girl walking on by, and I'm just like, that's nice. And there was a time where I thought if you are in a relationship, you should not be looking at other people. And now that I'm older and understand the situation more better, looking is not wrong. Now, staring, just sitting there for a good 5-10 minutes, just going, that's wrong. That is definitely wrong. You should not be staring at no more than like 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you should have had your eyes off that person. Or if you're with someone, it's okay to look and go like, okay. But if you decide to look and then go over and say, hey, how you doing? Obviously, you're not just wanting to be friendly at that point. You're wanting to basically go like, hey, I think you're attractive, and even though I don't plan on hooking up with you because I'm in a relationship, I just think you're attractive, man. Like, the moment you step past looking, that is when it becomes wrong. Even if you're not physically cheating on the person, if it goes past looking is the boundary line. It is okay to look. Every human has a natural desire, and every human has something that they like and they want. It is okay to want it, but you got to think, hey, I've got something that I want even more. If y'all get what I'm saying. Women get mad at their man for looking at other women, and guys get mad at their women for the same thing. And that's not something you should get mad about. If you trust the person you are with enough to know that they're not going to take that next step, then nothing's wrong with it. The moment that next step is taken, though, that's when it becomes wrong. That's when basically, hey, I don't love you enough to be with you. For instance, me and my girlfriend, I've noticed several times her looking at guys thinking they're attractive. And I just go like, I joke around with her about it, right? Because I do trust her and I know that she's not going to do that. I know that she's not going to go get with this person that she finds attractive. I know that she's not that type of person. So I go about, you should go, yeah. I joke around with her about it, right? Same thing. Other way around. I see this girl in the parking lot. We walk into Walmart one day, and she's a real cute girl. I mean, I have no interest in getting with her, but same thing. Me and my girlfriend joke around about it. I go like, hey, babe, you need to remind me what I'm fighting for. And she just kind of goes on with it and says what she has to say, and she's like, there is nothing wrong with looking. Now, if you're staring for a few minutes, or you're looking and then basically saying, hey, I think you look very nice. Like, even though you're not technically hitting on the person, the moment that you make it known to that person, the moment that you take that step and go past looking, that's when it becomes wrong. So, people all the time, now there is times when you need to worry about it. If you're noticing that, hey, he has more interest in that person than he does you, you need to take that into account and basically, I'm done with you. You don't ever look at me that way. You look at all these other people that way. Obviously, you have no interest in me at all. That's when it needs to be taken effect. When just looking alone is wrong. If that person does not have eyes for you, then he does not want you. And at that point, he's basically there because he has to be. Or she has to be. If you notice him looking at a bunch of other people, but you don't ever notice him going like, I just love you too much, babe. When I was with my girlfriend, yes, I did look at other girls. Yes, she did look at other guys. But there'd be days I just catch myself and just happy and noticing her just sitting there beside me, and I'd be just staring at her for a few minutes and just going like, I love you. If your man or your woman does not do that, but you catch him staring at other girls, then that's when it becomes wrong. That's when just staring alone becomes wrong. Because obviously, if he's not willing to take that time to admire you, to appreciate you, but yet he's constantly looking at all these other girls, that is when it's wrong. But looking alone, as long as y'all know y'all want each other and y'all are the only people y'all want, and y'all know y'all ain't going to take that next step, or either it be just talking to this person that you find attractive or actually trying to get with them. Either way, even if you're not trying to get with that person, if you take the time to move towards that person, looking alone is not wrong. It is in human nature to see something they like and just think about it. It's a fantasy. Like, everybody has their own fantasies. Everybody has a light that they want. It's human nature It it may be a lust. There's nothing wrong with it. I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. I'm probably just repeating the same thing over and over again. But I'm not saying you should go cheat on the person you're with. I'm not saying you should go and act on these actions. I'm just saying they are natural actions and there's no reason to feel guilty of them. There's no reason to hate someone just because they have them, because I guarantee you, you have them too. There is nothing wrong with it. There are times where it can become a problem and you have to be wary of them times. But I guarantee you, everyone, either if they're in a relationship or they are single, or even if you are married, everyone has a desire and everyone takes time to look at that desire. Okay, here's the example. I'm a Harry Potter fan, right? I mean, I'm not as big as my brother and his girlfriend, but I do like the show and I do like the books. I mean, they go all out and buy Harry Potter merchandise and it's literally throughout their entire house, but I do like the show. The mirror that Harry looks into shows his deepest desire. And Hagrid even said that this mirror can be extremely dangerous because men from all over the world have looked into this mirror from just sitting there looking at their deepest desires. Harry, on the other hand, he goes down there and he looks and he admires it and he leaves. A split second of just looking, and he even goes down there one other time to look. To see his family again. He knows that he cannot have them. He knows it will be wrong for him to try and get them back. But he still looks. He still desires it. It is still a desire in his heart that he wants. Even though he cannot make it happen, it is still there. The same way you see someone you find attractive walking down the road, done. I seen what I'm done. It's not like you're going and looking into the mirrors, seeing them naked. You take a quick glance at something that you admire and you leave it. Plain and simple. People to be jealous of this when they do it too. No one can say they have never done this, male or female. That is wrong. That is basically saying you do not have trust in that person. Now, if that person gives you a reason to say to not have trust in them, if they have acted on this before, then don't trust them, leave them. But if they have given you all of their love and all of their respect and all of their trust, even knowing you do it too, don't get angry about it. It is a natural reaction that everyone does. That's all I have to say.